Welcome to Tyler's Talk, ladies and gentlemen. Today is January the 21st, 2026. It feels like it takes forever for January to end. Maybe because it's 31 days. We still have this half week and next week until January's over. And then we got February, the shortest month, and then and everybody's going nuts because of 2K26. I almost dropped my converter. 2K26, and people, we've been getting things about 2K26 on a whole bunch of social media, and we got rumors as well. So we got some videos of people from the main roster, let's say main roster first, a couple of days ago to see who's going to be on the cover of 2K26. And then yesterday we got another video of NXT stars saying who's going to be on the cover of 2K26. But for me, I think whoever is shown on this video is going to be part of the game. Because what's the point of it? If you're not part of the game, why the hell are you talking about the game if you're not in the game, right? So, I have this website here, and they're saying this is official people right now. We heard that this game might have over 400 people. People are saying TNA guys might be in it. AAA guys. WWE guys. We don't know who's in the game. We heard that AAA guys got scanned for this show. Not scam, scanned. S-C-A-N. Scanned for this game. So, yeah, that's pretty cool to see. And we got some rumors of new match types. But I will tell you guys, the 32 people that is confirmed to be in the game for now, until we get more news or the trailer. We didn't get no trailer. We didn't get no cover. People are saying it's CM Punk. And the showcase is about CM Punk. And we get CM Punk matches. And I'm hoping that it is because we get some cool arenas with that showcase. So if there's some good matches in there. But we don't know who's on the cover yet. We don't know who's going to be the showcase. My guessing is that we're going to get a trailer maybe next week. Because they had to, normally they do this every time when it's almost January 20th something. But Monday was January... What was Monday? Monday was January 19th. So they normally always do this, but it makes more sense if they did it on Monday. They show us things that's going to happen on the game. They give us some pictures. They give us some videos. And then on February, they reveal almost everything. They reveal the roster. They revealed the gameplay, the DLCs. And then everybody has to wait until March to play the game when the game releases. So January is just, we're getting a little glimpse of it. We got 2K showed us a picture of Naomi, of her game model in the game. I think it's pretty cool. It's the caution tape Naomi that she was before she got pregnant and she had to leave WWE for until she's done with that. So yeah, that's pretty cool. And we heard some new faces will be in this game too. And maybe TNA people that showed up on NXT multiple times. Maybe AAA guys, because they showed up multiple times. And maybe some people like AJ Lee makes a return. Or Rusev. Not Aleister Black, because he's in 2K25. Rusev. AJ Lee. We could see JC Mateo. Talatanga. All of those. And Ray Phoenix. I will love a Ray Phoenix in this game. Because I don't mind communications. Right? I'm happy when the new games come out. Because almost everybody had communication as for the current WWE superstars. I had to get on communications. But the only sucky part of communications is that we don't have the music. We don't have the Titantrons. We don't have their moves and all that stuff. So that's why I'm happy every time there's a new game and the new people like Blake or Ricky Sainz, whoever else is going to be in there, it will be in the game. So, ladies and gentlemen, let's tell you the roster that is, for now, that is on the game. Maybe we get more updates of the game later on tonight, because it was later on yesterday night. We have the NXT videos, so maybe we will get the cover star. Maybe on Monday. Maybe we get something. Who knows? We get something on Raw. I think it will be on during Monday Night Raw. It makes more sense if it's on Monday Night Raw. It's during the week. It's the beginning of the week. They give us a whole bunch of things, and now they could just give us a whole bunch of things because they finally got us the trailer, and now they could tell us who's in the game. They just gave us a good amount of people to be in the game, because in the trailer, there's going to be more people be announced in the game because they're in the trailer. Right? So they will be in the game because they're in the trailer. It would be stupid to put like new names in the trailer if they're not in the game. So I think that's why they're doing the videos. Give us a good amount of people and give us the trailer of a big amount of people that will be in the game. You know what I mean? Like, we have 32 people right now. I think we're going to get a lot more because of the trailer. And then they're going to show us, like, pictures, first scene or first picture of this model. I don't know. But I forgot what they call it. But first look. Alright, so ladies and gentlemen, this is the roster right now. That is confirmed right now. Asuka, Bayley, Blake Moreau. She's going to be in the game. Was she in the AEW game? Let me check it. Let me check it. Hold on. No, she was not in the AEW game as Mariah May. I thought she would be in the AEW game. I haven't played the game a lot, and I haven't got the DLCs, so yeah. We got CM Punk, Ethan Page, of course Ethan Page, because he was in last year's game, and he's still in WWE. Finn Balor, Grayson Waller, Io Sky, JC Jane, Jada Parker, Javon Evans, Jey Uso, Jimmy Uso, Kofi Kingston, Last Legend, Lexus King. Lexus King, when he was on the video of NXT, he named his father to be on the cover, Brian Pillman Sr. Does that mean Brian Pillman will be in the game? Even Steve Corino, if you don't know who that is, he's a coach in WWE. He was in the video as well, naming who he thinks will be on the cover. Is he in the game? Because normally every time when somebody shows up on these videos, they're saying that they're in the game. But Steve Corino is not an active WWE superstar. He's a coach of a performance center, but he is a legend in the WWE. So that's interesting. We have Logan Paul, Lola Vice, Laura Valkyria, Maxine Dupree, a new one, Miles Bourne, Oba Femi, Raquel Rodriguez, Rhea Ripley, another new one, and I believe he is on the AEW Fight Forever video game, Ricky Sainz, Roxanne Perez, Sean Spears, Soruka, Stephanie McCurr, Trick Williams, Xavier Woods, and another new one, Zarya. And all these guys, I have them as community creations in 2K25. So yeah, I'm happy for it. We're going to see what else is next. But ladies and gentlemen, I got it's a little more interesting to see the match types, because there's a very new match type. There's a very new one that never been in any WWE game. No SmackDown vs. Raw, no SmackDown video games like Shut Your Mouth, Here comes the pain. Just bring it. Stuff like that. 2Ks or the WWE13 stuff like that. There's one match that never been on a WWE game, and that's a dumpster match. I'm guessing it's the same way how you do the casket match. They give you the rules of the match on here, but I believe it's the same thing as a casket match. You just throw them in, and then you push a whole bunch of buttons to close the lid. I think it's the same way, but I think I will play that. Play a silly little match type. I don't really play a lot of ambulance match, a casket match. I did make 2 personal matches in 2 different universe modes, like Seth Rollins versus CM Punk, because that's a real big rivalry in real life. I made this match because I have Mutiny, right? Because Mutiny is a thing in 2K25. I have Mutiny. And Seth Rollins has his own little vision with Austin Theory. I didn't play Austin Theory with the other vision. But I have that. But they both lost the world title to Drew McIntyre. And Drew McIntyre was in Crown Jewel trying to get the Crown Jewel Championship against the WWE Champion. So I made an ambulance match. Oh my God, this match was bloody. It was crazy. I even did finisher on top of the ambulance. Yeah, I lost. I lost the ambulance match. CM Punk won, but I lost the match. I was Seth Rollins and gave my butt kick. No, wait, didn't CM Punk win the match? I was CM Punk. Was it CM Punk won the match, or I think I lost? I think I was, I was CM Punk. No, I was Seth Rollins. No, I think I was CM Punk and Seth Rollins won the match. Somebody won the match. I think it was Seth Rollins lost. But yeah, so that's pretty interesting. And I had a casket match because a long time ago, AJ Styles and Abyss had a rivalry in TNA, and it's always a different type of stipulation. They had a tables match, an Extreme Rules match, stuff like that, because it's Abyss. Abyss likes casket matches. He likes these type of matches, right? So I put those guys in the match, and I was AJ Styles. I was winning the match, and then I lost the match to Abyss because my guy was too tired, and I suck at button smashing. I suck at it. But that's great for me. But, ladies and gentlemen, other matches that was already in WWE games, and they're coming back in the games. We have an I Quit match. That's pretty cool to have. We have Inferno match. Awesome. Another match for Abyss, if he's in the game still. 3 Stages of Hell match that we already seen with Drew McIntyre and Cody Rhodes had a couple weeks ago on SmackDown. 2 weeks ago, I believe. And they had a match, 3 Stages of Hell match. Remember, this is all rumors right now because people are trying to get some news about 2K26. 2K did not really announce it. I think they will announce it on the trailer if it's happening, because that's what they did on the other matches on 2K25 with the Underground match, the Bloodline match, all the stuff, even with 2K24 with the casket and the ambulance match. I think it will be in the trailer to tell us these type of matches because it's a big reveal, and some people, I guess they found ways to spoil it for people. I spoil it for you guys too. But ladies and gentlemen, we got some NXT to talk about. We found out who's going into the ladder match. Well, half of them. We know about Ricky Sainz is going into the ladder match for the NXT Championship. Next, we got 2 more matches that Ricky Sainz is going to be watching. Now, we have Jada Parker had a segment, and she says I don't know what she said, but she said a whole bunch of things. And she gave her flowers to Lola Boys, somebody else, I think Tatum Paxley, somebody like that. giving her, because she's been watching the product, and she says, I don't get my flowers to Blake. And then the lights went out, and the spotlight went on Blake. And Blake has something to say, and it looks like we're going to have a rivalry between Jada Parker and Blake Moreau, and they will have a match somewhere in the future. And we have a triple threat match for the NXT Women's North American title. It will be Izzy Dame defends her title against Thea Hale and Lola Bice on February the 3rd, where we get the NXT Championship ladder match as well. First match of the evening, we got Ethan Page versus the newcomer, Elio Lafleur. He's a French luchador for the North American Championship. This Lafleur guy is pretty awesome in the ring. He's good in the ring. But the winner of that match and still your NXT North American Champion was Ethan Page. This is our first match of the NXT Championship qualified match. Shyla Hill versus Josh Briggs. I'm sorry, but none of these guys deserve the NXT Championships. I'm sorry. The matches that they have for this qualified match, none of these guys have a chance to win the NXT title. Like, seriously. Who the hell... these guys... There's only one guy that actually could go for this title, and that's Ricky Saints that actually could win it. But I have a feeling that Ricky Saints might get screwed out of this match, or if Zilla Batu shows up and screws him out of the match. I have no idea, but something is going to happen with Ricky Saints. But none of these guys deserve the title. I don't see Josh Briggs winning it, or Shyla Hill. Ladies and gentlemen, it was a pretty decent match, but the winner of that match was Shyla Hill. And then Tony D'Angelo comes out and attacking everybody. Attacks Josh Briggs. Attacks Shyla Hill. Out of nowhere, he attacked. And Ava has all these security guards, and they did absolutely nothing. Ladies and gentlemen, we heard that there's some personal problems between Keanu Carver and Booker T from LFG. They had an argument, and Booker T says, you will make a name for yourself here at all. And I guess they all have a problem with each other. And I guess Shawn Michaels told Carver, you're going to have a sit-down interview with Howard. Blake Howard. And he wasn't happy, and he's swearing his butt off while somebody was getting interviewed and ruined his interview. And Carver did not really care for the questions for his interview. And he just got pissed off and walked away. Keanu Carver will be in the qualifying match next week. I think next week, right? Against Andre Chase? We all know who's going to win that match. Andre Chase. No. It's going to be Keanu Carver. I'm guessing that is going to happen. Ladies and gentlemen, we have Swipe Right making their debuts against Chase U, Andre Chase's team. His proteges, the Vanity Project, something like that. The winner of that match was Swipe Right. It was a pretty decent tag team match. They are good in the ring. I seen them. I watched a little bit of Evolve. They did a good job. They got the win. We heard that Jackson Drake, the Evolve champion, will have his qualified match against Joe Hendry. That's happening next week as well. Miles Bourne will be in one as well next week. We have Shawn Legacy versus Eli Knight, two new superstars from NXT from Evolve. They got signed to the NXT roster. I believe Shawn Legacy is in there. They showed us a little behind the scenes footage on Instagram where Shawn Michaels talking to Shawn Legacy and giving him some advice. And I think he says you are part of the NXT roster. So, yeah. That's going to be interesting. It was a pretty decent match. The winner of that match and heading to the ladder match is Shawn Legacy. And Tony D'Angelo attacked him again. He attacked both guys. But Ava had to do bigger measurements. She has to call the big law. She had to call the cops on Tony D'Angelo and get him arrested. He got arrested. He did not say anything to Ava. He just looked at her. And Tony D'Angelo did not say anything. He just got put in the car Blake tried to get some answers and it didn't work out because the referee said no questions, but it didn't work out so well. And we heard there will be a tag team title match next week. It will be OTM versus Dark State. And the calling is going to wait for that match and wait to see who wins that match and they get a shot at the tag titles because they have no belts and Izzy has a belt. Well, ladies and gentlemen, our main event, no one contendership to the TNA Knockouts World Tag Team titles against Heather and M. We don't know when this match is happening, but we do know there will be NXT superstars being the no one contenders to the tag team titles. The Knockouts tag team titles. So Ruka and Zarya. Zarya has a hurt shoulder because of her Genesis match against Li Liang Li over the weekend last weekend again at TNA Genesis. And she told Soruka, if we lose because of my shoulder, don't blame me. So, let's hope they don't lose. They will be versing Ren Sinclair and Kendall Gray versus Laney Reed and Paul and Haley of the Beta Influence. Oh my god, I can't say words anymore. It was a pretty decent triple threat. I thought it was a great triple threat match for the women's side. But the winner of that match and your new number contenders to the TNA Knockouts World Tag Team Championships is Soruka and Zarya. They get the tag team title shot. We don't know when that's going to happen. We don't know what's happening on TNA next week. Well, ladies and gentlemen, speaking of TNA, I think I forgot to talk about this. I didn't tell you guys who won on Genesis, but you know Zarya lost. But ladies and gentlemen, on TNA, somebody's going to get fired because they're going to have a feast or fire match. If you don't know what that is, they have like, I think it's 4 suitcases, and so, most of the suitcases has title shots except for one. One is a pink slip and will give you fired. And none of the wrestlers know what's in their suitcase. They will reveal it. I don't know if they're going to reveal it on the same night or they're going to do it next week. But they're going to reveal it, and they're going to see who gets a title shot and who gets a pink slip. I don't know. I don't know if there's going to be 5 cases now because they have the world title. They got a knockout, or 6 cases because they got knocked. I don't know if they're doing the knockouts or just the men's. But they got the international, they got the world title, tag titles, exhibition title, and then the pink slip. 4 titles and a pink slip. I don't know, they're going to not have one for one of the titles, like the international title. I have no idea. But somebody's getting fired. Speaking of fired, somebody got signed. If you guys don't know a guy named Jordan Oliver, he wrestled for GCW a couple times. And he wrestled for a YouTube wrestling show that I watch, GTS. He got signed to AEW with his tag team partner, Alec Price. I don't know anything about this Alec Price guy, but I do know about Jordan Oliver. He's great in the ring. Ladies and gentlemen, and we heard that he will be facing the FTR tonight at AEW. So that's going to be interesting to watch as well. Let's see what Jordan Oliver could show us in this when he makes his debut. It sucks about Trey Miguel. He says he's going to be hiatus on wrestling. We don't know he's coming to WWE or AEW is waiting for him to come back to wrestling, but we know he's released. It's not like Andrade that was still in AEW, but he was on hiatus because of the contract stuff between WWE and himself. I don't know if that's the reason. I don't know if that's the reason for Trey Miguel with TNA, his contract, but we know that he was a free agent. He wasn't still contract with TNA. It wasn't like the same thing with WWE. He doesn't have a 90 days clause because I guess his contract expired. So I don't think he has the same problem. I think he's just having hiatus, and I guess AEW says, Okay, you're going to be on hiatus. We don't know how long you're going to be gone for. We can't pay you because you're not going to be wrestling. You're not injured. When you get injured, you get paid, but you're not injured. So they had to release him because what's the point in paying him if he's not going to be wrestling? Right? So what's the point in paying him? So, ladies and gentlemen, I'm happy for 2K26 coming out soon. Somewhere in March. I know that. That I do know. I know it's coming out somewhere in March. But I'm hoping we get this this trailer soon. I'm hoping it's going to happen like next week. And I can't wait to pre-order the game. I want to pre-order it. So yeah, that's the plan for me. I'm going to pre-order it. I don't know what you guys are going to do, but I'm going to pre-order it. I always pre-order every single game. So yeah, I can't wait to get it because I want to get all the DLCs. I don't want to buy them separate. I don't care who's in the DLCs. I didn't care if it was basketball players. Hey, I like the Shaquille O'Neal in the game. He's good in the ring. It gave him a good choke slam. I enjoy it. The other guys, the cruiserweights, helps my cruiserweight division. The only guy I don't care about in the game is KSI. The only reason why is because he's in the bottle costume. I wish he was in wrestling attire like the other guys, wrestling attires, and then we could use that. I never used KSI. Before my game got automatically deleted, I had a KSI on communications with wrestling gear, but when that happened, I did not download them. Maybe I should download them. I don't know yet. I'm not doing a lot of downloading now because 2K26 coming. I'm trying to get to my WrestleMania, my last WrestleMania until 2K26 comes. My old school universe mode, we're almost there, but my current show, we're on Survivor Series. So yeah, I always try to do that on my every game, but I never get to the parts, get to WrestleMania because the game comes out right away. Where the hell does the time go? But yeah, I'm hoping that we get to one of the WrestleManias before the game comes out. But if you guys enjoyed this video, hit the like button, leave a comment below, hit the subscribe button, hit that notification bell, and I will tell you guys tomorrow. I will talk about AEW tomorrow. See you guys tomorrow for AEW results. Time is out. Bye.